Hey guys, it's Jill, your coach here, obviously. I just wanted to make a little video talking about budget and how I personally figure out my budget so that I'm actually making money every month. One of the hardest parts about owning your own business, especially like a direct sales, is you got this money coming in every week. It's a little bit different. How do you do it? Like, how do I organize my money so that I know that at the end of the month I have a surplus to go towards bills and whatnot, instead of just spending a little bit here and there and maybe not having enough at the end of the month to pay your bills. So what I do, I have a system and I figure out what it's going to cost me every month to run my business that month before the month starts. Okay, so I sit down and write down everything that I'm going to need. So I sat down this month. What I'm going to spend money on is Shakeology, my coach fee and club, which are necessary to keep the rank that I have and to be a coach. Facebook ads. I'm lucky enough or fortunate enough to spend a little bit of money there. Post office rates, sending out prizes and stuff. Rebates, that is something that I try not to spend money on, but sometimes at the end of the month, if I'm trying to hit a goal, I might have to send a rebate out. So I plan for it, and if I don't spend it, then sweet, it's a little bit of extra money. Office supplies, I usually don't need a lot, but if I need like paper or something, right now my ink is running low, so I'm glad that I have a chunk of cash there to pay for ink. And gifts, I hand out gifts every week in my challenge groups. So what I did was wrote down how much I want to spend for all of those things, and then divide it by 4, as there are 4 weeks, typically 4 paychecks each month. Some months there's 5, and then that's even better because it's easier to make money. So I wrote it out and divided it. So Shakeology, I need to save $25 a week, so 25 times 4 to pay for my Shakeology. Coach and club fees, $7 a week. Facebook ads, I'm setting aside $10 a week. Post office, $8. Rebate, $7.50. That comes out to $30 a month. Hopefully I don't even need any of that, but if I do, then I'll have it set aside. Office supplies, like I said, I don't go through a lot of office supplies, so it's $2.50 a week, so $10 a month. But once that, I just keep accumulating over time so that when I do need something like ink, I might have like a big chunk of cash in there. And then gifts, $5 a week. So at the end of the month, I have like 20 bucks. So once you have that figured out, I know that each individual week of the month, I have to make $65 to cover my cost as a coach. And then at the end of the month, anything that's left over, I roll into the next month. So what you want to do is every time you get a paycheck, now this I have written on another whiteboard, but what I do is I have like a piece of paper, a pad of paper, and on each page I have each category on each page. So when you get paid, you write down $25 for Shakeology, my $7 for my coach fee, my $10 for my posts, my Facebook ads, and whatever. And I write it down like this in a little chart. It's kind of hard to see all of this at once. And then what I have left over at the bottom is extras. Okay. The extras, sure, you can use that to pay your bills. What I would suggest, though, is building up a little savings account first, because like I stated in the beginning, as a coach, your paycheck might be different every single week. And what if one week you make less than $65, which is your minimum? Then you want to have a place to go where you can take money out to pay for your cost. So I try to have a whole month. So 65 times 4, that's 6, 12, 18, that's like, I don't know, $250. I try to have that in my extras section set aside so that if I have a paycheck that is not $65, I can pull it from there and not feel stressed. Okay. Another thing you'll want to think about as you grow your business is taxes. A really good thing to do if you're not making a lot of money, typically you can write off enough to not really have to pay much, if anything, to taxes. Once you start making more money, you're going to want to set aside tax money. So this year, I'm going to set aside 20 to 30%, depending on how much my paycheck is, and set it aside in a separate savings account. So next year when I do my taxes, if I owe anything, I can take it from there. And if not, then that's like a savings and we can use it for something, probably a vacation or something. So it's a good idea to do that. Anything that's left over after all of that is your surplus. And once you get going, you're going to have a pretty big surplus. I don't know any business anywhere that you can run for $65 a week. That's crazy. That is crazy. And that includes your Shakeology and your coach fee and your club fee. So that's really cool. And of course, you can make those numbers higher or lower as you make more. Certainly, my gifts that I give, that budget will go up as I make more because I want to give back, especially to my team. So that will go up as I make more. I can probably spend more on advertising as I make more as well. So that's why at the beginning of every month, I plan out the coming month and see, okay, how am I doing? Where's my business at? Do I need to put more money into something, or was this too much or not enough? So every month that budget might change, but you need to redo it every single month and then stick to it. Stick to the budget. So if you're spending $20 a week on Facebook ads, but you only budgeted 10, you're only going to make it 2 weeks, and then you're going to run out of money, and then you're not going to be able to spend anything. And if that happens, then you need to stop and you need to get creative and think of a different way to do free advertisement. It takes a little bit more work, but you can do it. So stick to your budget and you will be a very happy coach and you'll be making money. So I hope this helps. This is just my system. There's numerous ways of doing this, but this has helped me tremendously. If I can get it on paper and set my goals like that, I tend to stick to it better. And then my husband's happy because then he can see the surplus plus at the end. So if you have any questions about this, just let me know. I'm a numbers girl. I really like to budget and I really enjoy this kind of stuff. So feel free to message me if you have any questions, okay? Talk to you later. Bye-bye.